Have you ever noticed that ignoring a woman can actually make her more interested in you? It might seem odd, but ignoring a woman can ignite a powerful emotional response. Women are often drawn to attention, validation, and the feeling of being desired. But when they get too much of it, they might start to take it for granted, canceling plans, disregarding others, and inflating their self-importance. Sadly, many men today make the mistake of offering endless approval, thinking it will win her over. But it often has the opposite effect. When a man hands over his position of power, the relationship dynamics shift, and she might lose respect for him. It's crucial to understand that relationships rely on a balance of dominance and attraction. If she believes you're too available or overly invested, her interest can fade. However, if you hold back and remain a bit elusive, she'll be drawn to you. Today, we'll dive into the hidden psychology behind ignoring a woman and why it can increase her infatuation. Here are 11 reasons why this strategy works so well. 1. Women crave validation, but only if it's earned. While men and women both seek validation, women often feel a stronger need for it from masculine figures. But here's the key. This validation must be earned. When it's given too freely, it loses its value, and women tend to disregard it. They're constantly evaluating a man's actions and reactions, determining if his attention is worth their time. By resisting the urge to shower her with attention and holding back, you create a sense of scarcity that makes your validation much more meaningful. 2. Scarcity amplifies your worth. It's a basic principle of human nature. People value what's rare. When your time and attention are limited, it instantly becomes more desirable. If you're constantly available, she'll start taking you for granted. But when you make yourself less accessible, you trigger her curiosity and desire. The unpredictability of when she'll next hear from you keeps her engaged and makes her value the time you do give her much more. This scarcity effect creates an emotional impact that keeps her coming back for more. 3. Autonomy makes you irresistible. A man who is self-sufficient and focused on his own goals naturally draws people toward him. Women are attracted to men who don't need constant reassurance or validation from others. When you prioritize your own life and passions, it signals strength and independence, traits that are highly attractive. By occasionally stepping back and not always prioritizing her, you're showing that your life doesn't revolve around her, making you more intriguing and desirable. 4. The curse of being too nice. We've all heard it, nice guys finish last. While women may say they like nice guys, the reality is they often find themselves drawn to men who provide a bit of a challenge. If you've been overly kind to a woman who hasn't reciprocated, she might start taking your kindness for granted. By ignoring her or pulling back when she's been taking advantage of your niceness, you regain control of the dynamic. Show her that you're willing to walk away if she doesn't meet your standards, and you'll likely regain her respect and attention. 5. Women enjoy mental challenges. Women are naturally curious and love a good mental challenge. If they can't figure you out immediately, they'll be more invested in trying to understand you. Keeping her guessing, creating uncertainty about your feelings, and holding back a bit creates the perfect scenario for her to be more engaged. This mental puzzle keeps her thinking about you, wondering how you really feel, which only increases her attraction. 6. Rejection can spark obsession. Rejection is powerful. It often makes people want what they can't have even more. For women, rejection can trigger an intense desire to win you over. If you're not constantly pursuing her or showing excessive interest, it makes her question why. This creates a challenge, and she becomes more obsessed with getting your attention. The more elusive you are, the more she'll think about you and try to figure out how to get back in your good graces. 7. Ignoring her bruises her ego. Even the most confident woman can feel the sting of being ignored. Women who are used to being the center of attention often feel wounded when they suddenly don't receive it anymore. If she's used to getting validation from you and then suddenly doesn't, she'll likely start to wonder why. Ignoring her in the right context can make her chase after that lost attention, trying to restore the balance and make herself feel valued again. 8. Longing heightens emotional connection. For many women, longing and love are deeply intertwined. When you're always available, she doesn't have the opportunity to experience that longing, which is a vital part of emotional connection. By giving her space to miss you, you allow her to experience the thrill of anticipation. When she doesn't know when she'll see or hear from you next, it keeps her emotionally engaged and wanting more. The act of missing you makes her feel closer to you in the long run. 9. Women value what they have to work for. Human psychology dictates that we value things we have to work for far more than what's easily obtained. When you pull back and make her put in effort to get your attention, she'll value it more. Women enjoy a good challenge just as much as men do. If you're too easy to get or always available, the excitement fades. But when you create an element of effort, she'll feel more invested in winning you over. 10. Unpredictability keeps her interested. People are naturally drawn to what's unpredictable, and women are no exception. If you're always available and predictable, she'll start to lose interest. By adding an element of unpredictability, sometimes being available, other times pulling back, you create an emotional roller coaster that keeps her invested. This unpredictability mimics the thrill of a game, keeping her curious about your next move. 11. Dominance and independence create attraction. Finally, dominance and independence are incredibly attractive traits. Women are naturally drawn to men who lead with confidence, set boundaries, and don't give up control. By focusing on your own life and passions and showing her that you're capable of walking away if needed, you demonstrate strength. Independence is key to attraction, and when a woman sees that you're not easily swayed or desperate for her attention, she'll be more likely to pursue you. So there you have it. 11 reasons why ignoring a woman can dramatically increase her attraction to you. Remember, it's not about playing games or being manipulative, but rather understanding the dynamics of human nature. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.